Hello everyone, Science Pyro07 here, and today I will be reviewing Mattel's Dino Tracker's Strike Attack Edaphosaurus. Despite what it looks like, no, this is not Dimetrodon. This is Edaphosaurus, an herbivorous animal from the exact same time period, the mid to late Permian. However, Edaphosaurus and Dimetrodon are only related in the fact that they are synapsids, or in this case, early ancestors of mammals. The sail, they just both happened to have it. But, that being said, the sail is different from Dimetrodon, and Mattel made that incredibly clear. Even with their more recent Dimetrodon models, it's different from their Edaphosaurus, and honestly, it looks pretty good. The detail on this is very well done. It's got a lot of scale details on the entire body, even the underside, and the underside has a different style of scales, so I love that. And the inside, the mouth, it's averagely detailed. Can't say a whole lot about it, but it's not the worst that Mattel has done. Overall, I'm just impressed at the detail and texture they put onto this thing with the itty-bitty little scales. Size-wise, it is a medium-sized animal. Oh, look, it's medium. I was gonna say something about the sail, but no, it keeps it medium. It's got an overall pretty nice color scheme. It's dark grayish blue on the back head, lighter grayish blue, but more so gray on the rest of the body, darker sail with bright yellow patterning, which is amazing. Very nice contrast there, both sides of it. I forgot to mention the detail on the sail. There are noticeable scales, but not the same texture as the main body itself. Articulation, the hind legs can stick out a little bit, not a lot, and they can also move in a 360 circle. However, this being a quadruped, it's best if they just stand like this. The front legs can also move in a 360 circle. However, unlike the hind legs, they also have an additional joint. I think this is a ball and socket joint, where they can stick out or move further inwards. Not the most realistic, but the additional articulation is always appreciated here. The mouth is actually not stuck open. The mouth can be shut or reopened and had at any angle in between. It's just, you gotta do it manually. There's no action feature attached to it. The head, before I get into the action feature and the scan code itself, the head is decently shaped. It looks roughly like an Edaphosaurus should. And that's about it. I forgot the eye. The eye is a darker yellow than the sail, but it does not appear that they colored the pupil anything different. The animal itself is a tiny bit shrink-wrapped, considering you can see a fenestra right in front of the eye, and you can kind of see some rib muscle detail, and also it lacks lips, which for an early mammal-style creature, it should have them. But besides that, it's a nice model. I'm not complaining. I actually like this thing. If I wanted to repaint it, genuinely don't know what I would make it. The colors are perfectly fine. The scan code is right there. This being a 2023 species, after 2022, so the Jurassic World Dominion toy line, Mattel made the scan code like this, where you have to pick it up, like take the DNA from the animal, and then you can scan it. As opposed to 2018 up until 2022, they had it on the hind left foot. I personally like both different ways. It doesn't look too bad. You can barely see it. It's hardly noticeable, so it's perfectly fine. Action feature, the tail, just like their Savage Strike Dimetrodon, The tail is connected to an action feature. It can twist, and that moves the head side to side. Or more twists it and moves it side to side. But you get the idea. And that's it. That's the action feature for this thing. It's an herbivore, so I'm a little confused as to why they gave it an openable mouth. Usually their herbivores can't open their jaws. But hey, I like it. Looks good. And the action feature is, although a little bit questionable, and by that I mean slightly unrealistic, it's still a pretty nice action feature. And so that was Mattel's Dino Trackers, I think it's Strike Attack. I don't recall what the action feature is. It'll be in the video title. But yeah, that's the Dino Trackers Edaphosaurus. So yeah, this guy was about $10, $12. If it's still in stores, no, it's not going to be in stores. This is a Wave 1 animal, so it'll be online now. Probably more expensive if you want it in box. Can't exactly say. But yeah, this was the Edaphosaurus. Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will be seeing you again next time. Goodbye.